Hello all, and welcome back. Today I'm on a new and much better laptop than normal. And as you can see, I'm actually able to play Mount Blade 2 Bannerlord. I've seen the gameplay for this, and I've been wanting it for a while now. Now that I actually have it, I can make an actual roleplay series for you guys, which I've been wanting to do. Now, I do suck at combat. Unless it's like 1v1, I just suck. So, yeah, just letting you guys know that right now. Yeah. So anyway, if you like the video, please leave a like and maybe consider hitting that subscribe button for more. I think there's a bell as well that you should click. Anyway, let's get into this. Create our new character. So, I'm a Skyrim guy. So, I have to. I have to pick the Sturgeons. I'm a Skyrim guy. Just proud Nord, I guess. Well, anyway. And so, here we are. I think this looks good for our hero. Now for his backstory. His father and mother owned a blacksmith. As a child, he was a leader, more in control of his friends, and others would listen to him. He would also help out his family by selling out their produce at the market. He joined with the skirmishers, as he was too poor to buy shield and armor. He was a very social young lad, always treated people well in his youth, and so his adventure shall begin at the age of 20. His family insignia being a boar, the clan name, Torquilde, and so our hero, Wolfie, now that he has spent some money to get himself a horse and some javelins, shall now begin his adventure in Colorado. Now, I'm not the best at combat in this game, and most of this game is combat, so I am sticking everything on super easy. Yeah. So, yeah. Just letting y'all know that. And so now, our adventure shall start. And here we are, arrived at Fartcheck. And now, it would appear there is an arena in town. We have 1,000 gold to our name. So perhaps we can learn about the arena bells. Perhaps it is a way to gain some money. Greetings, friend. If you came for the games, the big fights, I'm afraid you're out of luck. There won't be any games or a tournament, as they say nowadays, anytime soon. I've heard of these games. As well you might. They're a grand old imperial custom that's now spread all over Calradia. Back in the old days, they'd give 100 condemned criminals swords and have them slash at each other until the sands were drenched in blood. Nowadays, things are a little different, of course. The emperors got worried about the people's morals and steered them towards more virtuous kinds of killing, like wars. But the games still go on, just with blunted weapons. During the games, all the best fighters from the area form teams and pummel each other. Not quite as fun for the crowd as watching gladiators spill their guts out, of course, but healthier for the participants. You're a warrior, are you not? The games are a fine way to make your name. The local merchants put together a nice fat purse for the winner to attract the talent. When there's no tournament, it's still worth coming by. A lot of fighters spend their time here practicing to keep in trim. We'll award the winners a few coins for their troubles. Tell me how tournaments work. The rules of the tournament are standard across Calradia, even outside the Empire. We match the fighters up by drawing lots. Sometimes you're part of a team, and sometimes you fight by yourself. The lots also determine what weapons you get. The winners of each match proceed to the next round. When only two are left, they battle each other to be declared champion. I don't have any more questions. So what would you like to do? Actually, do you know of any tournaments going on in nearby towns? I know of one starting up at Sironia. You should be able to get there if you move quickly enough. Very well. Thank you, sir. I must leave now. Goodbye. Ah, so Cenobia. It is a bit of a journey. We may not make it. However, I believe there could be a practice fight. It would appear we have an axe. This fight is more in our favor. Here that you
To hell with you!
if I could just get a hold of another shield. With 1,000 gold to our name, perhaps we can race over to a nearby town. Not without running into some bandits. And so we arrive in Epicrotia. We can ensure it appear that the only tournaments are Rote and Amprella. Rote is definitely the closest, but it will not be an easy travel. I believe maybe I should travel south. If I do this right. Do not want to head to the mountain pass. That would be a perfect spot for an ambush. By looters. Rotate. There it is. We've arrived. Now, on to the arena. Well, seems to be a free-for-all at first. So let's do this. And, this is not.
Run while you
It's up to us, my friend. If only I had a shield. Yes. I'm at a disadvantage. Perhaps. He's definitely faster, but if I stay in here, his speed cannot help him. And so I have the advantage. Not the best with a bow. Nor am I the best on horseback fighting. However, did it. But this battle has only begun. Let's go on to the next fight. This is not. If I could just get off. Yes. Now, this fight's our enemies are on horseback. Lance would be good against horseback, but I'm not good with a lance, so
I'll eat your liver! To hell with you!
Now it is just
Die, you bastard! Die, dog!
we can only corner him again.
Die, you bastards!
We won. Now on to match 3. this is much better. So we've done it. And now it is just the two of us. Let's go. Ah. Now, give me a good fight. Definitely are. Decent fight. We did it.
We've been blessed.
We've won. And now the leather armor and our earnings. Now let us see. Ooh. Oh yes, this. This is far superior. And so I've done it. Perhaps I can place these winnings towards some more armor. Perhaps a helmet of some sort. Or, let's just see who's in the tavern. Ah, he is a good fighter. Perhaps we should head to this tavern. Ah. Ah, perhaps you can help me of assistance. You are a health stranger, so who might you be? My name is Wolfie, so tell me about yourself. You want to know about me? Well, that's a story. That's a story. See, there are a lot of tales about me, and only some of them are true. The Khazaits call me by one name, the Aserai by another. I have been in a lot of fights and killed a lot of people. Ask you around, you should just take my word for it. But never one who didn't deserve it, and never once outside a fair fight. Let me tell you something else. War is not a game. It's not a game. Play by the rules and you die. The streets aren't the arena. If you think someone's your enemy, you take them down. Don't wait for a polite challenge. Ah yes. Wise words. Do go on. I don't like to brag about my own deeds, so I'll leave it at that. I do a lot of work for the merchants around here, but they don't own me. I'm my own man. I just take their money. It's not like I'm a mercenary or something like that. Right now I'm between jobs, so if you've got any work for me, I'm willing to discuss it. Someone like you would be perfect for my company. Very well, with the world being as it is, I'm going to need 508 dinars as a down payment on your services. Can you pay that? Right, 508. Here you are. Very well, I'll get my gear and join you outside. Well, it would appear that we now have some help on our journey. Well, that didn't eat too much into our dinars. We will have to head to new tournaments in order to gain some more money. Perhaps we can. Ah, it would appear there are none. Perhaps we can find out if there is another tournament somewhere. Good day, friend. You look like you know your way around an arena. How can I help you? Are there any tournaments going on in nearby towns? Well, there's one starting up at Sayonica, and another at Marinoff. You should probably be able to get to either of those if you move quickly. Thank you. Goodbye. no mules. However, there is food. Oops. Zionica, south of here. Maranath. Where is Maranath? Ah, Maranath. It is north of here, but it is much more difficult of a journey. Zionica might be easier, somewhat. Our speed is great. Enough to... Perhaps we can purchase a mule. Ah, a mule. That would allow us. Just avoid these mountain bandits. Ah, and so we've arrived. Zionica. And now, on to the tournament. Four is a 3-on-1. Well, free for all. Let us hope we are not. Ah. This fight isn't over. Perhaps it would be best. We are not the most heavily armored. Best. As much as I would love to rush into that combat, it would not be the most intelligent thing. And we've done it. Now, on to the next round. Another match like this. I believe it would be best to do this. I shall take on the winner of this. If he can take on him and then take me down, he deserves it. He deserves it. Ah! Ah, my shield bash. A 1-on-1. Let us hope. It is with another sword. Ah, sword and shield. How I like it. Ah, yes. Now, on to the final round. Let us hope that this one is another sword and shield. Yes. Now. Your armor is really nice. Yes. I've done it.
We won!
Yes, and so the winnings. Perhaps Moria. Yes, this would be good for you. Let us see what is available in terms of other armor. Bracers would be nice. These would also be nice, but they are outside of our price range. Well, yes, that will have to do. It would appear we cannot continue. I believe it would be best if we head up north. Bandits around us. Sumter horse. It would appear he cannot ride a Sumter horse. Yes, it would be best to go back north. Back. Sturgeon territory. Ooh. That was a close one. Yes. And it would appear there's another tournament here. A scout. Well, either way. Well, either way. So that is a gambeson. Well, appear it's a free-for-all, so let's hope we have a decent weapon. Yes. Here are my enemies. That's my teammate. That did not hit well. Perhaps it might. I'm not good at combat on horseback. Now. And so now.
Yeah! Come on!
We've done it. Now, on to the next round. Ah, sword and shield. You fought well, my friend. But now then, 2v2. I will flank. Thank you, Casimir. Now, it appears that we are against each other in the final round. Let us do this. Sword and shield. Let's go. Very well. Yes, you fought well. Good match, my friend. Now let's see how this armor fits me. Not as good, but for you. I suppose we can sell this. Well, let's see who's in the tavern. He is a decent scout. But perhaps it would be best to gather ourselves a group of soldiers. Let's head back up to Sturgeon territory. It is a bit of a ride, but perhaps I'd like some Sturgeon infantry. On our group. I do not like these mountain passes. They were afraid of us. Foreign work. Perhaps these two. Yes. Alas. But if we can get ourselves a large enough group, we can go into our first battle. Yes, we now had it. A group of 8 versus a group of 5. We can do that. Just catch them. Yes. And now we can do it. We can wage our first real battle. Let's go. Now,
follow me!
chase after them. Ah. We've done it. Our first real battle.
No quarter for the craven!
Yes. No injuries, no losses. Can't say the same about them, that's for sure. And though that was an easy part, this is still our first victory. And it would appear we even have an upgrade. An archer. Good. We're able to get you some better armor. Well, my friend, let us now head to Barchek. Ransom our prisoners. And now we've won. Why can't I get him to plan out again to look at me? Okay, well anyway, I've been recording for long enough, so with that, my friends, I hope you've enjoyed this video. And I hope you all will come back to follow along on Vilfer's journey. Well, with that, my friends, sayonara.